of the NBA.
Tonight, the stakes are at their highest. A trip to the NBA Finals on the line. Get ready to sit back and enjoy Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, we've got R.J. Barrett. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Monk in at the point guard position. You take a look at the Raptors. This series has played out tougher than they thought, but here they are on their home court, one win away from the finals.
And if you're truly a championship team, you have to win Game 7s at home. All great teams are faced with these situations. The legendary ones rise to the occasion.
Outside Barnes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Releases. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
DeRozan passes to Barrett. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Poke loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the Raptors on the break. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us we want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. It's stolen by Barnes. And stolen by Brunson. Let's go with a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guy, Zach. Jalen is a really great and confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Sinks the tray.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Toronto calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Some changes for Toronto. Hurdles checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Ben in for Monk. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Outside McBride. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
3-pointer. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for 1 more. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Outside Payne. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Pirtle. And he comes up with a bucket.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Knicks trail by 5.
2 minutes left in the first.
And here's McBride. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good off the glass. McBride's got his second basket on the night.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Knocked loose. Pass to Pirtle. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in for Pirtle. Ingram comes in for DeRozan. And it's Dick in for Barrett. Outside Payne. Hachimura up top. To Kolek for 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And he lays it in off the breakaway. McBride's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Here's Benton. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Benton's got 7 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Got it.
Cameron Payne.
Raptors lead by 5. Outside Ingram. He's got a clear path. Here's McBride. And he lays it in on the break. Give him 8 points now.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Toronto out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Malik Monk is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Abaji in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Dick's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Towns passes to Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Monk. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Now Brunson. 10 points for him. Bridges outside. Releases. Another one falls for New York.
Oh, Bridges looks good on that jumper right there, looking pure.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. 6-point game. Here's Kolek. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Toronto calls time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued. stage and needed time to catch their breath.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Barnes comes in for Abaji. DeRozan is checked in for Ingram. And Barrett subbed in for Dick. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Ooh, poked away. DeRozan with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Barrett. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
DeMar DeRozan with the assist.
Now here's Brunson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Anunoby. Takes it inside.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Knocks it loose. Monk with a steal. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
Knicks trail by 9. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Towns against Poeltl. 20 feet out. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Timeout called, the Knicks.
New York Post.
And the Raptors with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Poeltl, and it's Ben in for Barrett.
Get up and get loud once again for your Raptors, Lil Mama.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 9. Here's McBride. Buries it from 3. McBride's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Knicks trail by 8. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Payne pass to Hachimura. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Here it is.
Five on the clock. And here's Payne outside. And again, New York with the triple.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
DeRozan for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 8. Got a piece of it. Monk into the lane.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Payne, pass to Achua. The 3. And Payne with the 3. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Knicks ball.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the second quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pulls up. And it's Monk. That time on the assist by DeRozan. Monk's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Payne. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a three-point play. Some changes for Toronto. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis. Ingram comes in for Monk. And it's Dick in for Banton. Toronto leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Here's Payne. And he'll draw the foul. to the line for two. That one on bars.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
It gets the bucket. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ingram. On the break. The deep three. Dick with a miss. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some pops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Abaji. And the three-pointer goes. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
17.
Welcome back, everybody. You've been watching the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. For the Raptors, it was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in the favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter defense. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. You got to like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Towns in at the 5. That one goes in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Monk passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a tough triple.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Barrett. Up top, Monk. Blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Achua's checked in for Payne. DeRozan for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one. Knicks trail by 13. Tipped away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Pass to Towns. Count the basket. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And Toronto calls time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Toronto. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. The 4th spot held by Malik Monk and, of course, Jakob Poeltl.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
To the middle. Out to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Portis has got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brunson on the drive. Brunson steams his way inside.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
DeRozan for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there. Helps fuel the fire.
Achua passes to Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just tremendous concentration by Precious Achua. You can't play defense any better. That's just great offense.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to DeRozan. Towns with a rebound.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, who's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
You need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
New York ball.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in.
Miles McBride.
Raptors on D. 13-point lead. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So we'll see Mikal Bridges go to the line here. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. That's good from Bridges.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
DeRozan for three, and yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Brunson against Monk. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
The Knicks pull it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Knocked away. Here's Bridges. Achua controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
DeRozan outside. DeRozan with the power move.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafty.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brandon Ingram comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dick in for Monk. And a switch here also for New York. Hachimura's checked in.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw good from Brunson. And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in for Portis. And it's Barnes in for Barrett.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Barnes passes to Ingram. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A go-to score. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Defensive foul. Miles McBride. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. One shot.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Poeltl from the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Payne. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Payne pass to Towns. Tipped.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Payne, fires the three, and again, New York with the triple.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time. His teammates, they really have to step up.
Outside Ingram, puts up a deep three, and that's a foul. Called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. McBride attacking. Poeltl with the block.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Barnes. And it's Ingram in at the three. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ingram on the wing. On target from range. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Toronto. Ben comes in for Scotty Barnes. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Over to the wing. Left side Ingram. The 3-ball. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 22.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 25.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
It's Shamet on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Kolek gets it to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to Champagnie. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Ahead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York.
And the first one at the line is good. Abaji's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Both good from the line that time. The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Abaji. Here's Champagnie. He buries it from 3. Champagnie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Tucker. He's good with a little jumper in close.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The free throw drops for Barrett. Some changes for Toronto. Portis, he's checked in for Champagny. DeRozan comes in for Abaji. And Malik Monk subbed in for Banton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Payne's checked in for Shamet.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Oh, got that one up quick. DeRozan's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Monk against Payne to the right side. Out to the right wing. And it's New York scoring again.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Toronto, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Portis for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Got a piece of it. Monk into the lane. The 3 from DeRozan. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Payne, he's open. And it's New York scoring again.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to DeRozan. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc. And then some. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's not easy trying to stay attached to DeMar DeRozan. This guy's elusive, he's slippery, and he's great at making shots over the defense.
Payne with the bucket.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Monk. Portis for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
There aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And breathing a sigh of relief now. Enormous pressure coming in. It's easy to tighten up. Play not to lose, but they really brought the energy. A well-deserved victory here tonight.
They had to fight and bite and scrap and claw their way through the conference finals. Just when it seemed like they might be in trouble, they turned on the afterburners. It was a tremendous effort all the way around.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeMar DeRozan.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hurdle's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Abaji comes in for Portis. And it's Dick in for Barrett. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Hachimura comes in for Tucker. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Phillips. And it's McBride in for Payne.
The The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Now here's McBride. Guarded by Dick. A nice shot by McBride.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. DeRozan outside. Tries it from 16. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got 36 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
A nice shot by McBride.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Unloads. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Monk. DeRozan's got 38 points. Here's Kolek. And the Toronto Raptors will move on.
And they have punched their ticket to the NBA Finals. As happy as they are, they know the job is not done. But for right now, they'll take the night to celebrate.
No question. A lot to be proud of. They battled all postseason long.
And to be one of the last two teams left standing, quite an accomplishment and quite an opportunity. Credit to this entire organization. All the planning and hard work and sheer will. It is not easy to get to this point.
No doubt they have earned it. Congratulations to our Eastern Conference champions. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time